Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna do a video game vlog right now because it's some stuff that needs to be discussed by yours truly, Alshon. I'm in preppy mode today, too, by the way. I don't even know what the fuck that's all about, but I'm not wearing like a video game shirt, which I should be, and I know better, but what you gonna do? So, let's just get started with this. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off first with Resident Evil 7 because I gave my review and pretty much a lot of people, while everybody loved it and like everybody was like, oh my god, it was the greatest game in the universe and blah. I liked it. I was just not, for me, as I said on the review, it was something missing. I was explaining to my best friend, I was like, it was like a cake with no sugar. Like they built you up, like this cake, they set this gorgeous cake in front of you. Capcom put this gorgeous cake in front of me, and it was beautiful. It looked like it should be knocking. Like, I should just be digging my whole face into the cake and be like, hook this cake to my veins because I need all this cake in my life. And for me, it was like, as beautiful as the cake was, it didn't have sugar in it. So, like, I'm like, why are you giving me a cake with no sugar? It was just missing, for me, it was missing something. It was missing something bad. And I still to this day can't tell you what I thought it was missing, but it was a cake with no sugar for me. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, no, it was great, and blah. It was just, for me, it was good. It was just like, okay. So, with that being said, they started coming out with some of the DLC stuff, Nightmare Mode or Nightmares, and Ethan Must Die, which it just reminds me of the first, or like Devil May Oink, as you know I like to call Devil May Cry, Devil May Oink. There was a mode that was like the super hardest mode that you could get called Dante Must Die, and I used to just call it Dante Must Oink mode. I never really could get through Dante Must Oink mode. I think I played a version of Dante Must Oink mode once, and that was the first Devil May Oink, and that took me, I remember fighting Mundus, was a 20-minute battle, and I was at the end, I got like a D on that fight, and I was just like, I don't even care, because that fight was 20 minutes of my life that I will never get back, and I felt real fried by the end of playing Devil May Oink. So, but that was like the closest I ever came to playing like a Dante Must Die. So they have this as well in like Resident Evil 7 with Ethan Must Die. And I tried to watch somebody play it. The person, I can't remember who was watching play it, but the person I watched play it, they kept dying on shit. Like, they kept getting fucked up, and I was just like, okay. Like, I understand this Ethan Must Die mode, but damn, y'all are getting real fucked up. And they're usually a person that, I cannot remember who it was. I now follow a bunch of people because of Resident Evil 7. Oh god, here come my dog, sorry. Hello, dog. She's like, mommy, what are you doing? So I follow a bunch of people now on YouTube because their Let's Plays of Resident Evil, some of them were just like fucking flawless, and I'm just like, well, damn. So pardon me, I gotta shut the room door. She just busted the door open, so pardon me a sec. Sorry about that. She had busted the door open, and my sister-in-law was trying to sleep. But and shit, I can't remember where I was. But either way, I watched a bunch of people. I started subscribing to a bunch of stuff, and the person I watched, their walkthrough of Resident Evil 7 was real flawless, but that Ethan Must Die got even the best of them, and I was just like, well, shit. So I watched that, and I guess he got frustrated with it and was just like, fuck it, and started playing the bedroom. Now, one of my complaints about Resident Evil for me was it did not scare me. When I play horror games, I actively look to get scared. And I was just thinking to myself before I did this recording, I think the scariest I've ever been watching a game that I didn't actually play was when I watched Silent Hill 2. That game had me fucked up to the point where I was scared of the dark for an entire week. And I couldn't stand being in the dark. I was all like, at the time I used to work at a daycare, and it was these, like, the daycare was in a church, and there were just corridors down the church that was just dark, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fucked up on something. That's how scared I got. But I haven't gotten that fucked up over a game. Like, some games have made me mildly scared of the dark. I think The Evil Within didn't have me per se scared of the dark, but I did have a few nightmares. And Kidman's game had me fucked up. I was scared of the dark for a few days. And, like, yeah. But nothing has, like, really, like, got me the way Silent Hill fucking fucked me up. So, that's, like, an anomaly, though. But, then, like I said, Resident Evil 7 just did not scare me, but one of the DLCs kind of creeped me out, which was something I didn't even get from the game, the full game. So it was the bedroom, and like the bedroom, that DLC is so fucked up that like you have to, I don't want to semi-spoil it for you, but like you have to, like Marguerite comes in to the room to like she comes in, she brings you food, and like I guess if you have a choice to make, and she like, doesn't it smell good? And like I guess it's like, yeah, it smells good. Like, no, I'm not eating this nonsense. And then the last one is like, fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. I guess if you pick those two, she like bites your face off, because she is like right in your face, like right here, like it's knocking, it. And it's like, oh, can you kind of like back way the fuck up, because you real fucking close. So I don't know. I guess if you choose one of those two other ones, she gets real pissed off and bites you in the face. But while she's gone, you can like get out of your handcuffs, and like you're playing as that Clancy dude too, by the way. So you can get out of the handcuffs because she's like got you handcuffed to like some, I guess, tray. And like you got to take paintings and move paintings around and do shit. But if she hears all this noise, she'll come in the room and like be like, the fuck is happening in here? And if you fuck it up, she'll like barf out bugs, and like the bugs will kill you. Oh, it was horrifying. I was actually a little bit nervous. There was like some tenseness that I didn't get when I watched the original game. The tenseness was there when I watched that game. So I was like, oh shit, this is fucking me up a little bit. So, and I was grateful for it, because I really did not. I've watched Resident Evil 7 3 times, and it does not. I keep trying to look for something to scare me, and it doesn't scare me. I've heard that if you play on the VR, like part of it, you can get real scared because you're really in the situation, sort of at that point. But I don't know. I'm still not really pro VR, and it's all that shit on your face. And I'm not trying to. And for VR, you would really literally have to play it. So I'm not doing that. So, yeah, but I don't know. The bedroom DLC really it got me. I wouldn't say it fucked me up, but it got me. And I was just like, okay, finally something a little where I'm feeling kind of nervous. So, that was going around. They also have, because that's their banned footage for that. And I'm just like, oh my god. And we'll just have to see where it's going. Because then they have, like, those are the current banned footage. Banned footage part 2 is supposed to be Jack's 55th birthday, which I translated that. Did I leave the translations up? I ain't leave the translations up like a dip. That basically, I went to the Japanese Capcom site, and they were like, it was all in Japanese, so I had it translated. And basically, Jack's 55th birthday isn't really scary. It's supposed to be a comedy. So I don't know what they're planning on doing with that. I'm interested to see what the fuck they're gonna do for comedy purposes. So I don't know. That just sounds real weird, but that's what they're supposed to be doing for that. And what else? And then they have Daughters and 21. Daughters, when I translated the Daughters thing, it was, I guess it has to deal with like Evelyn and like whatever was going on with that little chick. And then 21 is you're playing blackjack with Homebleed, the fuck is boyfriend name? Not Leon. Not Luther. Not Lincoln. I'm getting all these L names because it's Lucas. Thank you. It's all these. His name is an L name, but you're playing blackjack against Lucas. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. So how are you playing blackjack with Lucas in like we in Las Vegas or at a lesser extent Atlantic City? And what the fuck are we doing? So I don't know. That's just weird. We'll have to see what it's talking. Like I said, I'm curious to see what the Jack's 55th birthday thing is, because they said that's not scary, it's funny. And I was like, I don't know if y'all ain't did nothing funny since God Hand, so I don't know how y'all plan on pulling that off, but what the fuck do I know? So there is your Resident Evil 7 news. And I still say, I know a couple people that, like, one of my friends on Facebook, she didn't like it. She's just like, the fuck are we doing? I was like, I asked her because she's like a huge Wesker fan like I am. Shout out to my buddy Lisa. She's a huge Wesker fan. And I was like, well, I thought it was a good effort, but how'd you feel about the Albert-01, which is this, and I'm sorry if I'm spoiling it for you, but I'm going to spoil it for you. Albert-01R, I do believe, is a fucking replica of Wesker's Samurai Edge, but it was used to kill that Evelyn chick at the end of the game. The fuck, Capcom? It's like I told her, she was disgusted when I asked her about this. She was like, oh, the fucking god, man, why? And I was like, it's because Capcom knows they fucked up real bad when they killed Wesker, and this is the only way they could try to, like, rebuild, because they insist that Wesker's never coming back. But I am assuming at some point they're going to bring Wesker back, because, honestly, one, my argument will forever be there was no real reason to have killed Wesker. I don't know what the fuck they decide. I don't know why they decided to kill Wesker. There was no reason for it. He wasn't bothering anybody. He wasn't getting on anybody's nerves. It wasn't even like when it came down to the characterization of Wesker, he was always there. He was always there, but he wasn't always ever present. He was ever present, but he wasn't always physically there. He would just be in the sideline, barking orders at people. Go get this virus. Go get that virus. Go get me some tea. That was pretty much all Wesker did, and that was all they had to have him do. They could have sat Wesker out for years and just had him just out there freewheeling, doing shady shit, and it would have been fine. But they just arbitrarily decided, no, it would be best if we killed Wesker, and a lot of people got pissed off, and they didn't know what to do. They didn't expect Wesker to have such a huge fan base, and dude, Wesker's the man. Everybody loves Wesker. Even if you don't love Wesker, you kind of love Wesker. So, I don't even fucking know. They should have killed Chris, because that man is an idiot, and I can't even talk about it. He's a fucking moron. I can't stand Chris. In fact, another spoiler, when he pops up for his cameo at the end of Resident Evil 7, as soon as he took his mask off, I knew who the fuck it was, and what did I do? The second he took his mask off, I was like, boo! And then he was like, I'm Redfield. I was like, boo! So, I fucking hate Chris. That's who the fuck they should have killed off, not Wesker, and I don't know what the fuck Capcom is about. So, I'm done with Resident Evil for now. It came out. I watched the DLCs as they come out. I watched fucking Vendetta so I can complain more about Chris being a dumbass. But I'm done with Resident Evil for now. And sadly, no fanfictions are coming out of Resident Evil 7 land. I mean, there's stuff I could do, but fuck that. I'm not going to deal with that. So, moving on. Now, the last time I talked about horror games as a whole, I was talking about Husk, which comes out on Friday. I'm hoping somebody's going to play that, because that was looking hot. And I'll talk about Husk in a second. But, I had told y'all I had followed a shitload of stuff on Twitter. And then, literally that day, after all that last vlog, I have found some game called Land of Pain. And it was really good. Oh my god. So I watched somebody that had a non-talking walkthrough, because sometimes I prefer no commentary. So I found a no commentary walkthrough in Land of Pain. And it was weird and creepy. And I can't wait to see what's coming out of it. And Double Trouble, the dude who created Land of Pain, sent me a link to the demo. So as soon as I fucking find that in my Twitter, I will share that link with you, because y'all need to go play Land of Pain, because it's looking good. I was actually going to play Land of Pain. I actually downloaded it because there's not any direct danger, and I can kind of live with no direct danger, but it doesn't work on my laptop. My laptop is not for games, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I tried to fix it. I tried to go to like a forum, and they were like, you can do this if you want to get it fixed. But it didn't work for me because I'm an idiot. So, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm just like, I'll just have to live vicariously through others, because I can't fucking play that game. So let me tell you what Land of Pain by Alessandro Guzzo is talking. Here is what is talking. This is the Land of Pain website. So I will put a link to this in the description, and I will put a link to everything I fucking talk about in the description. And if I can find it, I will post a link to the demo, so you can go support this game because it's looking hot. But Land of Pain is an adventure/horror game focused on story, investigation, and atmosphere. The story you've decided to spend an autumn day in nature, but what was supposed to be a relaxing day turns into a nightmare. You find yourself facing a spooky and unfamiliar place. You are lost and desperately looking for a safe place where you can spend the upcoming night. But where can you really be safe? You are about to make an upsetting discovery, but you will survive to reveal it. Oh, but will you survive to reveal it to the world? Ooh. Something is watching you in the darkness. Land of Pain is not a walking around simulator. Is not a run-only horror game. The main objectives are discover, investigate, and survive. So, I looked at Land of Pain. I am horrible at horror games. It was some part in the demo thing I watched. Some monster threw, or something. I don't even know if it was a monster. I don't know what the fuck it was. Threw some dude like a fucking rag doll. And it was just like, oh shit. And I was just like, well, damn. So, I can't play that because I'm going to get scared and get fucked up. And I don't want to be scared and fucked up. I watch it and get scared and get fucked up. But I'm not playing it and getting scared and getting fucked up. So, there is that. You should check that out. And I will, like I said, I got to find where I put that. So, that was real for real. Looking real mega hot. And I just watched some other game called The Lighthouse, which I swore, no, I didn't. Hold up. Let me pause a second, because I got to talk about The Lighthouse. Hang up. Sorry about that yet again. But, okay, The Lighthouse, I just watched some, who the hell did I just watch play this? Who is this? Who? Nosgen, or Nozen. No, Nokzen. That's who I'm watching. Or I just watched play this on YouTube. Here, pause. I'm not trying to watch that right now. Thank you. That's who I watched. It kind of got me. I ain't gonna front. It got me. And I was like, well, damn, it kind of got me. Because I was expecting, like, I'm so jaded about horror games anymore. Like, the jump scare thing is just way overdone. And it's getting to the point, it's actually kind of hard. If Resident Evil 7 didn't get me at all, I didn't jump, I didn't go, whoop, like I usually do. None of that happened. I was just kind of sitting there like, oh, okay, well, that's happening. So, but I'm getting, I guess, jaded. And I used to say I'm hard to scare. I mean, I'm super easy to scare, but I guess I'm not anymore, which makes me kind of sad because I like being scared. But The Lighthouse legit kind of got me. So, let me read to you what this story for this game is. The game, The Lighthouse, takes place February 19th, 1964. You play as Irvine, a former detective turned private investigator in the state of Maine. Irvine's life is typical for someone who solves problems that the city doesn't have the inclination to follow up or solve. In doing so, many lucrative cases that would come to his office are often I can't read. In doing so, many lucrative cases that would come to his office are from locals, usually fulfilling requests to shadow couples looking to expose infidelity or business owners asking Irving to gather enough evidence to incriminate a business partner. February 19th is an important anniversary for Irving, as it was the day he lost his firstborn, Lily, to cancer 7 years before. Lighthouse, Lily, this is getting kind of Evil Within-esque, people. Every year, he would visit her, place a pink lily and a lit candle on her gravestone and watch it burn until it was extinguished. This tradition had never been broken until today. As Irving began to unpack and leave his office, candle in hand, he noticed a letter slide underneath his door. The letter was marked Irving, and Inside it read, Mr. Irving, my daughter hasn't come home for 2 years, 4 months, and 9 days. You see, she's missing. She was involved in the old Lighthouse incident. You may remember her name, Lily. I'm choking. I've asked the local authorities to look for her, but they haven't got a clue. They tell me horrible things that no parent should hear. They tell me to accept that she may have died. Worse, they tell me I can't help. I can't sleep until I know where she is, if she's safe, if she's scared, if she's trying to come home but can't find home. Help me look for her. Look for her at the lighthouse. That was her last known location, LB. Inside the envelope was an address and a pink lily. So that's kind of on the intriguing side. The little trailer they had up, or the little demo that I watched, the Nozukin or no whatever how you say that name, I watched play. It was kind of creepy. It wasn't like jump scare tastic. It was like you had to figure out puzzle, like a quick puzzle to open up a a safe, a drawer, or something like that. And like it was interesting, and then it got creepy toward the end. But when it started getting real creepy, was where it ended. I was like, oh, more creepiness. So that was looking hot, and that's not coming out till November. Please go support their Kickstarter because I am poor and I can't support anybody's Kickstarter. So this is about all I can do. So please go support their Kickstarter because it's looking really hot and like, yay. Please go support it because it was looking good. I don't know where the hell they got the demo from. I'm on their Kickstarter now. I'm not seeing like, oh, donate and we'll give you like a free demo and blah. Oh, they do have a Facebook and their website. Let me click on their website because that might be helpful. The Lighthouse, Love Monsters. There's a lot of ladies working on this, but no, I don't see. Hold on. I'm clicking on it. The Steam Greenlight. It might be on the Steam page. Yeah, it might be on. I'll post links to stuff, but go support them. Go give them like $1 bajillion on Kickstarter so they can. Because I don't want to see this game die. It looked good. It was actually legit freaking me out. So please go support it because the ladies and the guy that work with them need some support, and I'm too poor to support them. I can't even support myself, let alone somebody else. So please go support it. And lastly, oh my god, Husk. Husk is coming out this Friday. Oh snap. I watched somebody play a demo. There is no more demos up for Husk. They've all been removed. I looked. So the most you can do is go look at the trailer and be like, oh, and be like me. Be doing the Homer Simpson draw like, oh. So there's that. I watched a couple, there were 2 different demos going around. And the first demo was real fucking creepy. You walking around this hospital and like, yeah, granted it was kind of like PT simulator-esque, but it was this one part that I swore to God was going to be a fucking jump scare, and it wasn't, and I was so, like, my mind was blasted, and not only was it blasted, it made me a little bit nervous, and I was just like, that's what I'm talking about. So basically, what happens in this demo is, you're walking around the hospital and you kind of get shoehorned into going onto this elevator, but the elevator has a gurney and with a sheet over it, meaning somebody's dead on a gurney in the elevator. And like I was swearing up and down because like the doors closed, of course, so you can't get off, and it's going down or up or something. It was going some kind of way, and you hear this creepy, like, tense music. I'm like, it's going to be a jump scare. Somebody's going to get up and be like, bleh. And it's just going to be like, oh, God, here we go again. And no, it was like you went through that whole scene, and it got dark and light and dark and light. And I was really thinking, like, here we fucking go, jump scare. And it never happened. And that tripped me out because, like, when the elevator door opens, the gurney disappears, or the body on the gurney disappears, and there's like a origami thing and that is just like, oh shit. Sorry, it's like a big ass turkey vulture sitting on the top of the house across the street. It's probably ew. Sorry about that, but yeah, that creeped me out. I was like, oh shit, that is so fucking creepy. Whoo, it's gonna be good. So I can't wait till Friday. I am praying somebody plays it. I want a no commentary walkthrough on that too. So I'm praying one of the many people I subscribe to that are like my go-to no commentary people. Survival Horror Network, I'm looking in your fucking direction. I'm hoping they play it. But Survival Horror Network is kind of like right now kind of trapped in Resident Evil land. They've been playing like Resident Evil 7 nonstop. And I'm just like, please stop to play Husk. I need Husk in my life. So, oh no. It would be nice if they took a Resident Evil break and play Husk. Because that's going to be some shit right there. And I know that's going to... It's two of them up there now. Sorry, I need to stop looking out this window. But, I hope that they play it. Or like who the fuck? I saw it might be the Nosikin that does the was talking about who did the Lighthouse. I'll take it if they play that too. But I just want to know commentary walkthrough because certain games I like commentary, certain games I don't like commentary. But I would rather see that with nobody talking at me the whole thing. So that is all I have right now for games and stuff. Oh, one quick stupid thing. So I'm like, this morning flipping through my Facebook and just looking at shit, and this nonsense fucking goes across my desk. You see this shit? Hold up. I ain't wanting no email right now. You see this? These fucking Resident Evil Crocs? I'm just like, man, I posted it on Facebook and Twitter. I'm like, I don't think Captain Wesker would allow fucking Crocs to be, like, usable or a part of the Star Wars universe. And I can fucking see Chris coming in, I got some Crocs, y'all. And Wesker just looking at him like, take that nonsense off, you moron. Because, ew, Chris would be wearing a fucking pair of Crocs. Like, man, take that shit off. You know how bad those things are for your feet? Take that shit off. And they're tacky as fuck. Take that nonsense off. So, fucking Resident Evil Crocs. This is a crock of shit is what this is. See? Stars Crocs. Like I said, it's a crock of shit. That's what it is. So, I'm done. That's literally all I have. So, I will see y'all next time. Later.